body game makes average men way more appealing than they actually are, right? Because you could be like a brokey, right? Low-key have nothing going for you, but if you're jacked, right? When women see you when you're jacked, they're gonna be like, oh shit, like this guy looks good, whatever. I wanna know what he's about, right? And you have a little bit of charisma in there. It's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's like, they're not really gonna notice like that you're low-key like a bum, if that makes sense. Like body game is a cheat code for bums to rise above and compete with the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? Because like, upon first glance, like if we take Instagram away or whatever, there's no blue check marks, there's no way to know about your status. If we're all in this natural state, like take phones away, right? You're just in a natural setting. You walk into a room, right? Two guys walk into a room. One of the dudes is rich. The other guy's broke. He probably works at a gas station and whatnot, right? You're not gonna know that. The only difference you're gonna see is, and you know, this rich dude, he's probably out of shape. Maybe he's skinny, pencil neck. Maybe he's like obese or whatever, and he doesn't really take care of himself and whatnot. But then you see the dude who's like, you know, I won't say he's like completely broke, but like, you know what I mean? He's not financially on the level of this rich dude, right? He walks into a room and if he looks jacked, he looks the part, he's got the body game, he's got the V-taper and whatnot. You know, who do you think is gonna garner more attention? Right? The guy, the jack dude, right? Especially like, I'm gonna be real, you know, height plays a role in this, especially if you're a decent height and you're jacked and whatnot, like people are gonna notice you. Are you kidding? People are going to like, their heads are gonna turn to you than the dude who's like out of shape and like, you know, skinny pencil neck, you know what I mean? You're gonna get way more choosing signals when you're jacked, right? When you look like you hold yourself to a higher standard, right? By the way, if you want to look like someone who holds themselves to a higher standard, hit the link in the description. I got you. We can make you a custom workout plan so you can reach your fitness goals for the year of 2025, so you can actually garner respect from people, right? Hit the link in the description. I got you. I'm the guy for that. And we'll make a plan, right? A back to schedule programming, right? People are going to pay attention to the guy that walks into the room and he looks absolutely jacked, right? Because he's worked on himself. Because what being jacked symbolizes is, it symbolizes the discipline. It symbolizes that you were able to show up at the same place, same time, 3 to 4 times a week. It symbolizes that undeniable discipline that you're him, you're that guy, that you are who you say you are, right? And you know, I know there's gonna be some guys in the comments that are gonna say like, oh well, Donne, like, you know, the guy that's rich can put on a Rolex watch and have a fur coat and all this other stuff, and women will be able to tell because, you know, they like money, right? Girls like money, right? But what you're not keeping in mind is that the girls that will take notice to the guy who's peacocking his money, those are like gold digger type girls, right? Those are the women that will only look for you for your money, right? See, those are like the superficial girls that only look to you for your money, right? Whereas I think it would be a much better route to take is if women look at you and you're jacked. I mean, of course, sure, you could kind of still say she's still superficial, right? But at least she's looking at you with admiration because, you know, you look good. But it's also the meaning behind how you got there, right? What do I mean by this? Stay with me here, right? See, the guy who accumulated the riches, and she looks at him because he's got all this materialistic stuff on, the watches, the nice coats, and like the nice clothing because of the money, right? But if she looks at the guy who's jacked, she's looking at him for his hard work and his discipline, and it says a lot about his character, right? This is a guy that works on himself. He holds himself to a higher standard. He takes care of himself, right? And even if he doesn't have money right now, those traits can be translated to making more money in the future, right? This guy here who doesn't take care of himself, like sure, he has money right now, but how long is it gonna last, right? Because of the lifestyle that this guy is living, eventually he's gonna lose it all because he's not disciplined with himself, right? He's literally a bum with a lot of money, right? Because he doesn't take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, body game, it puts average men, right, at the top of the totem pole. It literally rises them up a couple levels, because you could be average, right, and you get jacked, you get in shape, you know what I'm saying? A woman will notice you because you look good, and it's undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. It's undeniable proof that you're a man of your word, right? And if you're someone who's like really introspective enough, you can take those same lessons you learned in the gym and apply it to your life so that you can level up other areas of your life in terms of your finances, or maybe leveling up new skills that you want to learn that will make you more money and all that type of stuff, right? Maybe, and you know what I mean? Like, and getting jacked, right? And practicing body game. So it's gonna make you feel confident about yourself. You're gonna walk differently, you're gonna talk differently. You're gonna communicate with people, right? In a different way to where it was before you were jacked, you know, you were insecure about how you looked. But when you're jacked, you're gonna be more secure in how you look and all that stuff, right? And through like feeling more confident, it's gonna drive you to being more social and testing out your newfound body game abilities, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I think body game is the best route to take, because I would rather lead with body game than lead with my wallet. Real talk, because when you lead with your wallet, you're way more likely to attract gold diggers than if you lead with body game, right? And I'm not saying discrediting like people who make a lot of money. They probably are very disciplined too, right? They probably are very disciplined to make that kind of money, right? But there's something about the discipline to like get in the best shape of your life is a discipline that's, it's more rare, because it's you're literally putting yourself through like tough workouts, like literally, you know, you're literally forcing your body to change shape by sheer will and force. Like, that takes a lot of discipline that a lot of people don't have, right? Like, you can sit down on a laptop and crunch numbers and whatnot, and like to create a physique that people admire, like that takes a lot of discipline. And I just feel like, yeah, I would much rather lead with body game than lead with my wallet, because at least with body game, you know, they're gonna admire the discipline and hard work that it took to get there, and they're not gonna look at, and it gives them an opportunity to actually get to know my personality. Whereas if I'm leading with my wallet, it's more like I literally am nothing more than a bank account, because most gold diggers, they don't care about your personality, they just want your bank account, right? I mean, sure, they might admire how hard you work because you have a lot of money, but let's be real, they just want the paper, they want the freaking bag, they want the bag, that's all they want, right? But with body game, you at least get to lead with your body, right? And you get to show them, like, you know, you are a hardworking guy, because you were able to build a physique, you hold yourself to a higher standard. And who knows, maybe because you hold yourself to a higher standard with your physique, you might hold yourself to a higher standard with your finances, right? Because that same discipline can translate to other areas of your life, right? And it gives them an opportunity to actually get to know a little bit of your personality, right? Because most women who will find you attractive for body game, and they see that you're like, you know, attractive and stuff like that, they'll at least get to know you on like a deeper level if you have like that kind of charisma and personality. Whereas if you lead with money, it's just purely like, she just wants a free dinner date, let's be real. So I would rather much lead with body game than money, if you're looking for a genuine connection, that is, right? But that's all I really have to say for today. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm posting almost every day, so you might as well hit that bell notification if you made it this far. If you're looking to book a one-on-one coaching call, you want to hop on Body Game, and you want to get in the best shape of your life, reach your fitness goals for 2025, hit the link in the description. We'll see if it makes sense to work together. I'm the guy for that. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'll catch you guys next video. See ya.